I swear. This dude.
Yo, welcome to another episode of Unpredictable Thoughts Podcast. Your man Trouble's in the building.
And your man Jones.
It's me, AC.
Oh, AC, we in the building. How everybody doing today?
Hey, I can't call it.
I'm tired.
I'm tired as hell. Y'all want to speak on what's going on? I mean, what y'all mean? Y'all tired? Like, yeah. Let's update. It's
Give
been
back
a
week.
minute.
Volunteering. So, for the Marines, I know, well, actually piggybacking off of you, all these volunteer events he got going on. Today I volunteered with Trouble, just got out there and started picking like weeds and all this other crazy stuff. So
Yeah, we was volunteering with the YMCA.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we was volunteering with the YMCA. I don't know, like my mind's going crazy, all this volunteer stuff. So we got a whole week's worth of volunteering, giving back to the community, and hopefully networking. So it's just a lot of. Truthfully, I was not expecting to be out there. It may sound selfish, but in my defense, I coordinated everything as far as all the behind the scenes work. So I'm like, I ain't going out there. I'm just gonna be like, go out there, show face for a little bit, make sure everybody out there, then go back to the office and make sure the next day events are good to go.
You do know that volunteering requires all of that. It literally is a giving up of all of your time for that
Thank
event.
you.
So you just can't coordinate and then not show up.
But I'm coordinating other events as well.
What else are you coordinating this week?
The Boys and Girls Club.
Talk about it.
I don't know.
What are they gonna do?
I wasn't in the office too.
Okay, but you say you coordinate. What else is going on this week as far as this volunteering? What is this thing called anyway?
So basically, the Single Marine Program we do is mandated by Headquarters Marine Corps to where they do it's a days of service. So they mandate a whole week's worth of just volunteers. It's not getting out of work. I mean, in the sense it can be, but like you getting out of work to. You're getting out of work to get back to the community and volunteer, just not trips and, just drinking all the time. Like, we're actually giving back to the community and volunteering our time and efforts to those that are in need, or the organizations that's in need, nonprofit organizations. So YMCA, Boys and Girls Club, shit, we get back on base. We doing the base beautification.
Okay, so y'all can volunteer y'all time with the NFL?
Can we?
I'm asking because the NFL is a non-profit organization.
Then
I'm just asking.
Boom, got no NFL in Albany, so
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That would be dope if we could, huh?
Anyway, I like the idea of volunteering. I wish in some schools, in my daughter's school up in VA, they can't graduate unless they got 500 hours of volunteer time.
What?
Yeah, that's a Florida thing too. You either got to have like a certain amount of hours or a project. in Florida.
500.
Oh, shit.
So
You don't have 500 hours, your ass ain't graduating.
If you
I
got
went with the
them
project.
300 hours, you ain't getting that medal.
So if you,
So-
God.
I got
Oh
my
my God.
volunteer
Here
service
we go with
medal.
this bullshit. This
Some of us
dude
just do
volunteered
it.
in 18 different duty
Yeah.
stations and got a medal.
Some of us just do it, from
Just
the heart.
because.
I did do
some
it
of
for the
us
heart.
do
And
it.
did not see that. It was
Did you have a
opportunity.
formation for your medal, or did they just give it to you?
Technically, it didn't hit the system yet. It's still pending.
That's because they're going to say, nope,
It's pending with Headquarters Marine Corps.
nope.
Probably.
It's going to be a colonel that look at that shit and be like, nope.
I'm going to cry. What's the new song we
I forgot.
It's not Day After Day no more.
It's not there after day no more.
Nah.
Yeah.
Day after day.
Who we hit with? Was it Timberlake?
We was in the office. You was playing it
Oh
on your
man,
phone.
I can't remember it.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so we doing like a recap. We ain't been together in a while. Everybody been busy.
Mm-hmm.
I was at an NRA, National Rifle Association school all last week.
Uh-oh.
Now, before people get on this podcast, like, I can't believe you part of the National Rifle Association and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, sell out.
Understand this.
Hello, ass nigga.
Understand this. Let me say this. And it's not a plug for the National Rifle Association. It's a plug for safe firearm handling.
Okay. They just own it.
They the people that gave the class. They come up with some of the rules that people tend to know. Marine Corps got they good 4 safety rules. Keep, never, treat. Keep every weapon as if it were loaded. Those 4 basic safety rules. NRA got 3 basic safety rules. Are they kind of sort of the same thing as the Marine Corps? Yeah, they just use always instead of keep. Same stuff. But the reason why I say that, the reason why I went to the class, one, because I can now instruct rifle, pistol, and shotgun in home, self-defense, out of the home, self-defense with a pistol, and some other stuff.
Who
But-
pays for that stuff, Norman?
Huh?
I say, who pays for that?
Who pays for it?
Yeah.
I can't tell you that. Anyway,
The man.
Give him.
anyway, I had to pay for my damn hotel and my own food. That's all you need to worry about.
But I'm saying, like, okay, yeah, your situation is different, but will organizations?
Oh yeah,
pay
definitely.
for
Like
it
say for
normally?
instance, if you had a gun club, let's say for instance, AC was like, I'm gonna open a gun club, and down in Florida when he got out, he retired from the Marine Corps. I'm opening a gun club. It's gonna be AC's all black gun club, whatever.
Yeah.
He, as the gun club owner, would send his instructors to something that the NRA was putting on or some other organization, as long as it met the criteria that he wanted to meet for his gun club members in order for them to be able to handle weapons safely.
And what's the certification called so we could give it out to the people?
Man, there's so many of them. It's a whole damn
What's
tub.
the one that you got?
I got like 11 of them. At one,
The one that you just went to the class for?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like 11 of them.
Oh shit! They don't have like one big group name.
No, there's like 11 different classes they had to take. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I said. It's a whole bunch of shit.
Oh,
So anyway, I'm not plugging in NRA. What I'm plugging is safe firearms handling. So when people say all guns kill people, no, people with guns kill people because you have yet to see a firearm walking down the street pulling its own trigger shooting people. So when you have a person that has a gun that should not have a gun because either they have a situation where they're unstable, and I'm not gonna say mentally unstable because there's a lot of unstable people that have never been diagnosed with a mental problem. So whether they're unstable, whether they have a bad relationship, or they had a bad day at work, because everybody's entitled to a bad day. The thing is, people shouldn't go to a gun as a resolution for their problems. The other side of that is, as an instructor, it's my job to ensure that people understand the ramifications of their actions. Because one of the things they kept plugging away in this class was this: you're responsible for every bullet that comes out of the gun. If you shoot at something and miss, you got to worry about what's behind that and what's behind that and what's behind that. Because if you do miss and hit somebody else, you're now liable for all the damage that you cause, whether it be the property or person. So it was a lot of good information. Some of the people ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna say no names, but some of them just ain't gonna make
Hey,
it.
you want to talk about like
They
how you almost died?
almost got shot like too many times to really encounter. I want to talk about. It was uncomfortable.
Are y'all supposed to be like masked at arms at this point, right? To teach?
That's what I thought. I thought that everybody in the class was going to be like a master of their weapon system in order to be an instructor of that weapon system. That ain't the case. Some of these people are masters of the couch.
They can
master
just
the remote
retain
control.
knowledge. That's it.
Nah,
They can retain knowledge, but they can't teach it back. So some people could retain the knowledge, but when it came time for them to stand up in front of the class and give it back, they couldn't give it back.
That's me. I
So,
can't do that sometimes.
It was easy for me. I was just like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, did that. And it was over with. But it's a very good class. And again, I'm not plugging in NRA. What I'm saying is I'm plugging gun safety, weapons safety, not weapons, because the NRA doesn't call them weapons, because anything could be a weapon: a bat, a knife, a stick, a rock.
Yeah.
So gun safety. For the sake of gun safety, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you in the NRA." Blah blah blah.
You
Get off your high horse. Get off your damn high horse, because you probably in some club that people don't like either. You just don't, and you ain't got enough public cojones to say it out in public for everybody. You might be a member of a motorcycle club or a tattoo club or yoga club or some shit that other people don't like. So I'm just saying, I'm not part of the club in the sense of I use it for it. They're not going to use me as a political pun and be like, our NRA membership is trying to keep such and such out of the White House. I don't give a shit about that. I care about the safety of people when they're using firearms outside their home or in their home if they're trying to defend themselves. That's it. The rest of that shit ain't got nothing to do with me, because who's going to be president or senator or congressman, I can't control in every state in the union by myself.
Yeah, but the NRA is the only company or
No, there's an African-American, it's an African-American gun club too.
yeah. Oh,
There's
there's
another one.
Why
Yeah.
you don't join them?
I did.
Squint his
I'm
eyes.
in both.
Oh, you in both?
Yeah.
But
In order to get the certification, that's what the NRA do. So I had to go with them.
oh,
You gotta remember. Hey, where the power at? I mean, come on. It's 3 million, maybe 4 million people in the NRA, and it's in the African American. I can't remember the name. I'm gonna look it up as a matter of fact, because I don't want to mispronounce it. But in that other club, it might be 500,000, maybe.
yeah.
So
Because probably some people just don't know about it.
that's part of it.
Because I ain't know.
So is it called Black NRA? Like,
No.
every time you give a class and you finish, you should have threw the fist up.
So I mean, while you looking that
You
up,
know what?
so,
You stupid. I just caught what you said.
Like,
so for that class, I mean, for that for the certification that you do have, so you can teach on your own, like your own time, right?
You can and you can't. It's rules to it. National African American Gun Association.
That's what I'm going.
NAAGA. That's what it's called. NAAGA.
Naga.
show over. Podcast done. I knew it was coming. I was like, why is he?
Oh God. Hey, Jones just got up.
What's it called again? That's probably why nobody enjoyed it.
Hey, who named that?
I don't know who named it.
They gonna
I
give
don't know
you a
who
call
named
with them
it, but
letters on it. You gonna get it
Let me
right
just
back.
give you a little bit of information on this because everybody always want to say, there's the NRA, then there's the NAAGA.
The Naga.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Only reason why I say don't
It's
do it
all
because
jokes. It's all jokes, y'all. Don't.
Why?
it's like if you go to their Facebook, it's like 45,000 people like it. So if you compare 45,000 to 3.5 million, it's a big ass difference. So of course, until they get their shit firmly established, nobody's gonna know who they are. I mean, it's hard. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to start a gun club or a. It's not even a gun club. It's a gun safety organization.
Yeah.
Out of nothing. The NRA was started after the Civil War, and this is the brief history because I got taught this last week. When they realized in the Civil War that people couldn't hit their target, so the NRA was started so that people could become better shooters. That's a small percentage of it. They leave the other part of it out. The NRA was started in up north to promote camaraderie.
Oh wow.
As you should say, camaraderie. But it was started with everybody being able to come.
Yeah.
So it was no
The
no
intentions
dividing
of
lines.
it, yeah.
Right. The intentions of it was always good. There was no dividing lines. Like it wasn't just white people only. It was black, Indian, women, whatever. If you wanted to learn how to shoot and shoot safely, the NRA was supposed to be your sacred place to come to learn those skills.
With like-minded people. Yeah.
Right. As time went on, and we got into Reconstruction and segregation got worse, it became because again, black people couldn't have guns or own guns, so it became a white people only kind of thing. But the other day when I was buying them rocks, all 36 tons of them outside, the guy was like, "Oh, you in the NRA? Me too." And he was white. He was like, "Hey, welcome, brother." Well, thank you. I ain't mad at you. I mean, I don't have no ill will against anybody in the NRA. If you want to learn how to do something the right way, I'm here to teach you. And that's anybody. I can care what color your skin is. Because, again, it's about safety.
Yeah. Hey, so you got to promote the other NRA.
NAAGA.
I
I'm not messing with neither one of y'all. You know why? Because
the doorbell.
it's NAAG. It says you see the logo. You see the logo? The A is association on the end. It's NAAG. National African American Gun Association.
Okay. Okay. Hey, just promote it so people can know.
We did not think that was through.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Nor did I. I didn't think it through. Anyway, on to the next thing. What else are we going to talk about
No, I'm
tonight?
saying no. Promote that organization so they can.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
people can know about it. I mean, I didn't know about it, so
somebody said this is the organization I've been waiting for, watching and hoping for now for a while. Teaching proper safety use and respect of what firearms represent is a noble undertaking. I commend you, NAAGA. Again, you're gonna go where you feel comfortable, and it's not about. And a lot of people want to put a race thing on it, but if you walk into a room, let's say you walk into a classroom and it's 30 middle-aged white males in there, and you're the only black person, Are you gonna be comfortable?
Nope.
If
Man,
you
that's
confident, if you confident in your skills and your abilities, you might be confident. Because I ain't had no issue. I was like, it ain't shit they're gonna be able to tell me that I don't already know. The information is different, but the knowledge is the same.
Yeah.
So the way they present the information, I should say, is different, but the knowledge about guns is the same. If you know how what they call an AR platform works, which is the M4 for the military, if you know how that platform works, you know how to work. You know how to work it in the civilian world, the military world. It's the same thing. You know how a pistol work in the military. You know how it work in the civilian world. You know how a shotgun work in the military. You know how it work in the civilian world. It's all the same shit. The difference is how they teach it. And one of the key things that a lot of people forget about with guns is the safe part. Everybody I just want to shoot. I want to shoot. I want to shoot. I want to shoot. But how do you shoot and shoot safely and shoot correctly? How do you challenge a person to do the things the right way so that they don't get discouraged and don't want to do it anymore?
Yeah.
So one of the things that I found out about the NRA was that they don't use targets with faces or colors or anything. It's a plain white. You can use a paper plate.
Yeah.
And the guy even said it. He said, you use a paper plate because it's a paper plate. It doesn't represent anything. But they said they used to have a target that was blue, and somebody got offended by that. How the hell have you ever seen a blue person? Ever? No.
What was that movie, Will Smith?
Why?
Really?
Avatar.
There
Both
you
of y'all
go.
both of y'all shut the fuck up. Both of y'all stupid as shit.
But
right now.
I'm trying to say like
No,
promote
what I'm
the black
saying-
NRA. Like
what I'm saying
do
is,
they
it's not the
do?
black NRA. You can't say that. That'll get you sued and get me sued and everybody else sued. It's not the
Okay.
black NRA. It's the
A.
NAAGA, the National African American Gun Association.
Oh, so, like, okay, do they send out pamphlets? Do they
They got a
have
Facebook
like?
page.
Okay, so
They got a Facebook page.
There
They
we
got-
go.
You can join. I mean, it costs roughly about the same thing that it does to join the NRA.
how much?
Um,
I don't
NRA
know.
the NRA for 3 years was actually the NAAGA is a little bit more expensive. The NRA was $75 for 3 years. The NAAGA is probably gonna be roughly about $150. Again, because it's new,
Yeah.
less people. They probably got a little bit more overhead, some other things going on. So it's gonna be until they get it, like I said, until they get established. And again, I would have no issue with going either route. But this opportunity was brought to me, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey,
grab hold of it.
Yeah, support my people.
So I don't have an issue with either one of them. I just think about the safety part of it. If you want to know how to shoot and shoot safe, call your boy. I'm there for you. Now, with that being
Mr.
said,
John Wick himself, you gonna start teaching classes soon or what?
let me say this.
Throw your plug out there. Classes
This shit ain't
Wednesdays
cheap.
and Fridays.
Let me say this. The shit is not, I ain't gonna say it's not cheap. It's not free. Because you know how some people are. Oh man, you know who I am. Go ahead and give it to me for. No. Not unless you sat through all the shit I just sat through. You ain't getting this for free. It's like a professor teaching you for free in college. Does that shit happen? No, it does not. So you ain't getting this for free. If I had to sit through all that and I got to teach you what they taught me, the student version of it, I had to take 14 different tests.
Damn.
Come on, man. I'm going to get that away for free. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So understand that there's going to be a cost associated with it. And ain't nobody trying to bust nobody's head open. But at the same time, there is overhead. There's range fees. There's some other stuff you got to take into consideration. There's safety equipment that people don't have. Because how many people got hearing protection when they go to the range?
Oh, yeah, you forget about those shit.
Right. You think about shooting glasses. How many people got guns? A lot of people want to know how to shoot and they don't even have guns, which means they got to do what? Use my shit. So, fees associated with that shit. And I'm not saying it to discourage anybody, but I'm saying is, before you go out here and buy a gun, because I'm going to get a gun and I'm going to learn how to shoot, you can teach yourself how to do anything. But teaching yourself how to do it properly is a whole different story.
Yeah, it's a whole
There's a whole lot of mechanics out here that can fix a whole lot of shit, but they doing it the wrong way every time.
It's just like working out. It's just like working out.
It's just like working out. You can work out all the time. You're doing squats. Yeah, I'm getting it. But you're doing it wrong every day. And then soon somebody show you how to do it the right way. You're like, oh. Same thing with shooting.
You squatting 200, quickly turn and squatting goddamn the bar. Like,
Right. When you're doing it the right way.
yeah. So speaking of supporting our people, the Marine Corps, we finally came around. Finally. We appointed our first female black general. Right?
Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. I feel like we should be swinging a Negro spiritual right now because it's 2018, and we just now getting around to having a female general that's black in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, I mean, y'all been there longer than me, of course. Do we got a name for her? Damn, I forgot to look that
Man,
up.
I had the information up on my pad, but her name kind of hard to say, so I don't want to mess it up. Shit, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hold up, let me go back. I'm gonna have to go back to that.
Yeah, so we looking up her name, but I do want to give her a shout out. That's very dope. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself real quick before we.
I'm not.
Well,
Shit.
no, right now until we get her name out. That's what I'm saying. Interesting.
And she was appointed by
Here you
Trump.
go.
Yeah, she was appointed by Trump. Did it say her name?
It's in there. I ain't gonna try to pronounce it. I don't want to mess it up. Yep.
Go ahead, give it a try.
Marine
Sound it
Corps
out.
Colonel Lorena M. Matlock. Matlock?
It's like Matlock almost. but
Matlock.
Matlock.
Yeah. Colonel Lorna M. Mallock, something like that.
So she is the Marine Corps' first appointed female black general, African American black general, black girl magic. Now, I will say this, not to nitpick, when it comes to ranking, when it means appointed, does that mean she's getting pinned on?
Oh no.
Or
let me say this. You know how a staff NCO got to be
A
okay by Congress,
E6 and above.
right?
Okay, yeah.
Got to be okay by Congress. In order to be a staff NCO or higher, you got to be the Congress got to say yes. We approve these people to be a staff NCO. We approve these people to be gunnery sergeants. We approve these people to be mass sergeants, first sergeants, sergeant majors.
Yeah.
Same thing for generals. They gotta get up. They get appointed. The Secretary of Defense said, "I want this woman to be a one-star general." That now has to go to Congress, and Congress has to say, "You know what? She meets all the criteria. She don't have no snakes or bones in her closet. She's good to go." Without that, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
So she gets appointed. It's like a suggestion. Hey, what about this person?
So it's just a nominee. It's
Basically.
It's not full-fledged,
Basically.
hey, I'm about
See,
to get pinned on
See,
on the
reason why
3rd
they,
of next
the reason why they
month.
say appointed is because they want to give people the impression that she's already got it. She don't got it yet.
Oh, wow.
It's coming. It's in the works. Yeah. More than likely it's going to happen because, like you said, she's the first and she's African American and she's a female. And in this new climate of everybody is on the same playing field, they're going to probably go ahead and let this thing ride out. And not because she's black or because she's female, because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
The Marine Corps so far behind the fucking power curve, it ain't even funny. You knew,
We
you knew
the
it was
last
coming.
branch.
You knew it was coming. You
Yeah,
knew it
go
was
ahead,
coming.
go ahead.
We so far behind the power curve. I'm gonna go on this iPad right now and I'm gonna pull up female black generals in the U.S. Army. Hold up.
So with that being said, with her being the first, I don't know. It's just like I do want to salute Women's History Month. Women's History Month was last month. It was a lot of things going. I felt as though 2018 Women's History Month that was the most popping year so far.
It was on fire.
As far as women's history. Now I do hope that it's the same energy next year.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, as long as I've been in, I mean, y'all could probably contest to this. As long as y'all probably been in too, I've never really seen it celebrated as much as I have.
I've seen them try, but this one was a lot more successful than I've seen. In the
And I
past.
think that's because of the Me Too movement and all these other movements that happened over the course of the last year.
Yeah.
Because you can only discount somebody in history for so long before you gotta say, look, they contributed in something more than just babies. That's kind of how men in history looked at women. Like, okay, you're supposed to just make babies, stay at home, wash dishes, and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And as long as that in this life where women don't make as much as men, white women make less than white men, black women make less than black men, and so forth and so on. We all make less than a white man. And I'm not making it about race. What I'm making it about is what they always screaming, equality, equality, equality. If you're going to make it fair for one gender or race, you got to make it fair across the damn board. So they're trying to kind of get it back up to snuff, but it's never going to be even because who got all the power?
The man.
So Anyway, going back to what I was talking about, these female generals.
Okay, I got
Okay.
a question about this. Go ahead.
We're gonna talk about.
So we far behind the power curve. of
Oh yeah,
course.
because this lady's a lieutenant general. She
Like
was the
all
first
of them.
black female surgeon general, and was the first black female active duty major general, and first black female major general in the army medics. She was, and she fired. Go ahead and say that out loud too. She fired. She's hey, her name General West. I ain't gonna say her first name because I don't want to mess it up. Last name West. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mr. West, Mr. West.
So, we're gonna go with that. But think about this: we got a lot of people that have the ability.
when were they appointed though? Like, let's get
Oh, you
some
wanna go back
years.
to the
So
dates?
it's like we're
She was-
2018 and they was goddamn what?
Hold up, this was a couple of years ago.
86, 47. Sorry,
Nah, she was appointed. Damn, come on, damn thing. 44th of the United States. They can't come up with a date. I hate the internet sometimes. Ooh, that's a lot of information to read. Hey,
We know it's a
Go to
long
commercial.
way before ours.
go to commercial. It was before us though.
So
Okay, hold up.
basically, what you found it?
It was promoted to February and formally.
You gotta read a whole bio.
February 9th, 2016.
Oh, 2 years ago.
Oh,
Lieutenant General. But she a Lieutenant General already though. She about to get a Marine Corps General. She about to get a star. Just
Yeah, 1 star.
look, be my little.
Yeah.
She 1 star away from being a 4-star. A
So
Lieutenant
she
General.
already 3 stars. So
She already
yeah.
a 3-star. You see what I'm saying? And not because it's a lot of them, but because the
16.
difference. We're talking a 2-year difference.
yeah.
And one of them is a Lieutenant General, which means she was already a general before that.
Beforehand.
A major general and a brigadier general before that. So
Goddamn 2007, 654? Maybe?
she was
Because
in
2006.
2016. So you got to basically just knock off 3 or 4 years for every star.
Yeah.
So yeah, like 2010, 2009, something like that.
Damn.
And we now 2018, and everybody like, oh, we doing a good job. No, the fuck we not.
We only got like 5 females Marines anyway.
I mean, shit, we ain't got but 12 of them that can do pull-ups. I mean, so shit.
So with her being appointed, like it. I like it. She'll wind up getting it because they already put it on front page news, right? We could say that.
That shit was on CNN. Fox, you know, if they put it on Fox, you know that it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So with that being said, do you think she's gonna be the only one? Do you think how they gonna start promoting is like one every goddamn 6 years? Or
I can't speak for what the Marine Corps or the services are gonna do, but I will say this about the Marine Corps in general. The Marine Corps, as a military branch, is not designed for females. It really is. They're trying to make it gender neutral with having everybody do pull-ups and all this other stuff, but it's not designed for females. It really is. I hate to say a boys' club, but it really is. With females only making up about 6% of the total Marine Corps, maybe 8. And of that 8%, maybe less than 1% is actual female African American officers or officers. Period. I mean, think about how many female officers you know besides the ma'am.
Yeah, my lieutenant. It is small numbers.
It's what is it? 2 on the base that we work on right now. Colonel,
It's 3.
Lieutenant Colonel.
It's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah.
How many colonels, without having an exact number, you think work on that base right now? At least 25. At least.
It's 25 colonels that work on the base?
Between colonel and lieutenant colonel, on that base, is at least 25 of them. Easy.
It's only one woman.
I ain't talking about women. I'm talking about men.
Oh.
It's at least 25 lieutenant colonels or colonels on that base right now. Whether you actually see them or not.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, because we just seen that today.
Yeah.
seen
He
about
was like, yeah, I'm checking out. I'm
50
like,
officers I ain't never seen before.
Exactly.
who is you? When you ever check in?
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, I can't
But
say
they
if the
all
Marine
males.
Corps is going to appoint any more females to that rank, but it's going to be slow in progress because, again, you got to think to be a general in the Marine Corps, you got to be in how long? In order to be a colonel, you in almost 30?
Yeah, about 30, 33. Yeah.
So to be a general, you got to be in how long? 30, at least 35?
Yeah, 35. I mean, it's dope
Too damn
because,
long.
you know, she opens up doors for other women. But my thing is like I just don't want them to. I just don't want them to do it because of the culture that we're living in now. The whole, like I said, the Women's History Month, it was very big this year.
Yeah.
Very, very big. The whole Me Too movement. Like, if she's qualified, she's qualified. She's good. Like, bam, be my general. Goddamn, you qualified. Do the damn thing. But just don't promote someone just because you kind of feel bad for him. You know?
And I don't think.
But I also
let me say this, because it's not a feel bad, because it wasn't. As much as I hate to say this, it wasn't President Trump that appointed her or made the suggestion. It came from the Secretary of Defense, which is Mattis,
Yeah.
who is a Marine. at
Retired.
heart. So
Yeah.
ain't no such thing as a retired Marine. We just fucking fade into the sunset. Oh, by the way, side subject, Arlie Ermy passed away the other day. Hey, shout out Arlie. You know, if y'all know who that is, watch Full Metal Jacket. That's all I'm saying.
Goddamn gunny.
But I think Mattis, being the Secretary of Defense, saw her ability maybe when he was still enlisted as an officer.
Yeah. That's dope.
And couldn't do anything about it at that point. You got power, but you ain't got power like that. Like, hey, I want her to be my right-hand woman, my right-hand man, or whatever you want to call it.
One
But
man.
now that he's wearing a suit and tie, now he can say, you know what? I saw the ability in this person 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Now I can say, hey, boom.
I hope she reaches 4 stars for real. I hope that she does. Like, I really do.
Yeah, because it's a whole bunch of commands that don't require you to actually be doing stuff that's traditionally Marine. It's a lot of stuff that is PPNO, like manpower and stuff like that, that does not require
support,
you to be, So, I mean.
And I also hope that she somewhat, hopefully, took some other women by the hand as well within the officer field and is like, look, hey, you next.
Sidebar.
You next.
Sidebar.
What?
Think about this. Think about a Lance Corporal right now as a sergeant. You're a sergeant. You're talking to a Lance Corporal and you say, hey, look, these are the things you need to do in order for your career to succeed in the next 3 years. Do this, and this. And make sure you do these things in addition to. How many of them Lance Corporals that you talk to are actually going to go out and do those things that you said do?
Well, that's understandable, John.
Oh, no.
When you later on in your career, it's different.
She's a colonel right now.
Yeah.
How many lieutenants do you think she's had under her charge that she said, hey, look, if you do this, this, and this could be a career for you and it could take you places? And they probably was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And did the exact fucking opposite.
Yeah.
Because when you're young, you know what you are? You also are? You dumb because you think you can take the bull by the horns and ride that motherfucker. Exactly. And you can't always do it.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, just not even, you don't got to go straight goddamn lieutenant, but goddamn major, something like that. Like somebody that's close, like directly
I went to the bottom
under.
of the food chain.
Huh?
I went to the bottom of the food chain.
Yeah, like you can have somebody that's next. Like, yeah. But that was just my theory. I hope that.
I hope so too. I would hope that any enlisted officer or whatever is trying to guide their Marines, their soldiers, their sailors, their airmen to the next level. If you're not, then what the hell are you here for? What are you doing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Speaking of guidance, next topic at hand is y'all want to talk about this Starbucks situation. Is we protesting or nah?
What I'm protesting Starbucks for? Because it was one stupid ass person. You don't. I think that.
You want to explain the story?
Philadelphia.
Two
gentlemen, black, African American, happened to be sitting in Starbucks waiting for one of their friends to show up.
They was doing it's for a meeting.
Right. They was having a meeting at Starbucks. Meeting.
Yeah.
The manager, in her infinite wisdom, did not feel as if they were patronizing the establishment in the proper way, and she called the police and had them removed. I don't know what was said to the dispatcher to have the amount of police that showed up show up, or why they were arrested. But how hard would it have been for her as a manager to say, can you please leave the establishment if you're not either going to purchase something or you're taking up space and you can't just sit in here? Now, at that point, it's up to them to either buy some coffee, some tea or something and stay, or say, you know what, we'll take our business elsewhere. Whether that was done or not, I don't know.
There's a lot of people that just go on Starbucks just to chill. Just use their
Use the
Wi-Fi.
Right.
Yep.
What I do know is this: the reaction of the police was wrong.
Yeah.
The only reason why it could be made right is because Starbucks is a private organization, which means you're on private property. Even though it's in the public, it's privately owned. It's traded on the stock market, but still.
Yeah.
Somebody owns it, and they have the right to refuse service to anyone, as all businesses do.
Yeah.
If you're not going to come in here properly dressed or whatever the case may be, we can refuse service to you, and that's that.
There still gotta be a protocol. Like
What's the protocol?
it shouldn't be. It sounds to me. It's kind of like
basically
police
the
too. Like
the
you just
protocol
don't
was-
go from like me sitting at a table to me being arrested. Like
Well,
yo,
the
excuse
protocol
me,
for that
can you
Starbucks
leave?
was, I don't like the color of your skin. That was the protocol. They black, I don't like
Yeah,
them.
that's what I'm
I don't
saying.
want them
Like,
in here.
it got to be like some elevation. Like, okay, we don't want them here. Okay, you the manager. Like, how'd you become a manager if you can't talk to customers? Like,
Yeah.
The-
You be there long enough, you become anything.
like
It's just like the
Yeah.
military.
Hey, man, what?
It's just like the military.
Stick around
You-
long
you-
enough, somebody going to either leave or die, and you can move on up.
Shit,
Like,
I ain't
that's
working
crazy.
today. What's up? Oh, you need me? Yeah.
So, like you said, you stick around long enough, you become the manager. The thing is this: in this new society where everybody feels that I ain't gonna say their feelings, it's almost their thoughts need to be validated through actions. This is what you get. Oh, I call 911, or I call the police and say it's two black gentlemen sitting in Starbucks, and I don't like the way they look. Instead of them sending 1 or 2 officers, which is what they could have done, it was 4 or 5 officers in that damn picture, easily, for 2 people. And I understand, and because I'm a police officer, you always go with numbers. You always, if it's 2, you take 4. If it's 6, you bring in 12.
Oh,
you
shit.
always want to outnumber the amount of people that are there,
Yeah.
because it keeps the situation calm. One-on-one is always a bad situation. If they just sent 1 officer, and these dudes might not have done nothing wrong, but it's officer presence. It's also the manager's presence. If she never came behind the counter and said, "Hey,
It was
gentlemen,"
a she for sure. I don't want.
she, he, who gives a
I was
shit?
about to say I don't want.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? If you don't have enough, whatever, to say
Training.
something to somebody, that's basically what it boils down to. Gentlemen, this is a business establishment. Could you please not either order something or leave? Could you please order something, or I'm going to have to ask you to leave?
I need a sign.
hard is that?
Put me a sign up.
Yeah.
How hard is
Can't-
that?
You can't sit in here if you don't order nothing. No problem.
I mean, they put signs up to say you can't come in stores with sagging pants. You can't come in stores with damn what you call them damn things,
Do-rags.
bonnets,
Oh.
which I can't stand. I think they should be burnt. I think you should take them all into a pile and just burn them.
Yeah.
Damn bonnets.
This is a crazy situation.
The thing is, people of color, and when I say people of color, I'm covering all the people of color. If you're a little bit yellow, all the way to if you dark as night. So that goes from Asian all the way to African. We covering everybody. Mexicans,
Darkness,
all of
nigga.
them. We covering all of them. We covering everybody.
Yeah.
We already got an innate, built-in kind of fear of the police. It's almost in us without even knowing it. You get if a police pull up behind you, whether you're doing something wrong or not, what you start doing you in your car? Everything right.
Fuck.
Yep. You start doing everything right.
You check all your mirrors.
I'm putting
Hands on 10 and 2. Seatbelt. Over
the
the
phone
heart.
down. I'm putting the phone down. All of that shit.
Turning the music down. And
Hell yeah.
saying,
Hey, what's the white radio station? 92.3? Oh, 97.3? Yep.
Put it on church.
I want some Miley Cyrus in
I
the
just
background.
started
I get
praying.
pulled over. Damn that.
God.
We ain't doing too good on pullover, so
Nah, not at all.
Nah,
Man,
yeah.
we ended up in the morgue off pullover, so I'm trying to do everything right. What I'm saying is this. It has to be a line in the sand where you shouldn't have to feel like you got to be a different kind of person when you go into an establishment just because of the color of your skin.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't know, looking
safe
at
in Starbucks.
Yeah, looking at that video, it was like, from they were saying customers were saying like, they weren't doing nothing, they were just sitting there. It escalated when the police came, but they still didn't like escalate their voice, like their tone was still the same. And then when he was finally arresting the white guy that was actually meeting with him to do business,
Right.
he was like, "Oh, what you're arresting them because they're black?" And I'm like, "Damn, like." Did he at that point in time? If you seen the video, do you think it was made a
That's
racial
exactly why they got
issue
arrested.
then?
Huh?
I said at that point in time of that video when he said, "Oh, are you arresting them because they're black?" Do you think that's when it turned to a racial issue?
Shit,
It was
no,
a
it was a
racial
racial
issue
issue
when
when
it
the police showed up.
Okay, yeah,
Nobody else ain't got a police called on them in Starbucks.
yeah.
Starbucks was packed, and one guy did stand up and was like, "What's going on? Why y'all bothering him? They ain't bothering nobody." He and it was a white guy, and he kept continually said the same thing.
But
That's
why,
how we know
why
that-
did we need white people validation?
But that's how we
We
know
know
it's
we get
bad,
arrested.
though.
We don't
That's how you know it's bad.
listen to me.
When white people are pointing out racism, like, yo, you're racist. Like, to other white people,
Yeah.
we failing. We doing terrible.
Now, as a police officer, you get a call. Hey, we got two. I mean, I don't know what
I'm
was
listening.
said,
Go
so
ahead,
I
go
have
ahead.
no idea what was said. So we'll say 2 African American males sitting in my establishment. They've been sitting here for 2 hours. Can you escort them off my property? Is that valid?
That's not a police call.
So
That's not a call
what?
for- that's not a call. Police respond to emergencies.
That's something I wish we had.
Patrol to
Like the video.
patrol to
I mean, the-
prevent
the-
crime
the phone
and
call.
respond to emergency calls. We don't go to, and that is a call for service in a sense.
Yeah.
But think about this:
What do you think was said though for them to arrive and then?
it's 2 black guys sitting here, and they've been in here too long. That's all they said. I guarantee that's the
Can I
gist of
get
the
a
conversation was
description?
two black guys in Starbucks, and they've been here too long.
So
That's it.
Between 5 feet and 6'8".
No. What Dave Chappelle say? If you're between 3'2" and 6'8", stay in the house tonight. Be on the lookout for all black men between 6'3" and 2.5 feet.
So from the Starbucks manager to the dispatcher, right? A conversation was made. Then from dispatcher to the goddamn police, something was made.
All they doing is sending the police officers to the call if they're available to go.
But don't they do some goddamn police code so they could kind of be aware on what to
But
what
you
they're
also
walking
gotta
into?
understand too. Whatever they call that, and typically, not typically, but right now in
DTP, disturbing the peace. What?
in police departments across the country, you're not supposed to use what they call 10 codes anymore. You're supposed to use plain language since September 11th.
Yeah.
The problem was, and I just brief history, on September 11th, you had so many people responding to the Pentagon, D.C., Virginia, airport fire department, everybody responded, and
different
everybody
codes.
had different codes. So Department of Homeland Security was like, hey, nix that bullshit. Everybody just use plain English. Do people do it? Hell no, they still use 10 codes because that's what they was taught in the academy. They still teach it in the academy. You ain't supposed to do it because ultimately, if you ever get a joint service thing where it's a whole bunch of police departments responding to one call, you want to use plain English because everybody needs to understand what they need to do. Anyway,
Yeah, go ahead.
no matter what he was told on the radio, it's the police officer's discretion as to whether or not they should arrest the person. It's not the
shit.
dispatcher. It's not the fucking Starbucks manager's discretion. It's the police officer's discretion. Just like it's his discretion if you get a speeding ticket or not.
Yeah.
If it's his discretion if you fucking whatever. If a police officer detains you until he puts you in hand irons and says you're under arrest and starts reading you your rights or whatever the case may be, once you can no longer freely leave, you're being detained. Once they start putting hand irons on you and putting you in the back of the police car and telling you you're under arrest, which means you're going to jail, which means you're going to get interviewed by somebody else other than that police officer, or you might just get put in a cell for disturbing the peace and might be out 6 hours later.
Yeah, they got out, right?
Yeah, they got out.
Yeah, they got out. I know the CEO of
Starbucks came on and was like, I want to say that in no way, shape, or form, man, fuck you.
But it's really not his fault. It's the manager's fault.
It's not his fault. But I'm going to tell you what, whenever you got to go online or get on TV and say, I got to apologize for what happened in Philadelphia as the CEO of a company, dude,
Their representation of him.
that means your training program is shit.
If he has one.
Your training program, yeah, you could teach a motherfucker how to be a fucking barista and make some goddamn coffee and put some foam on that motherfucker, but you can't teach somebody how to properly treat a person? Really?
Yeah, that's garbage. Yeah, that
Man,
shouldn't even.
fuck you and your coffee.
Should they even be training nowadays? Like how to treat
Yes.
people.
Fuck yeah.
That's
And-
common.
No,
like,
it's not.
common, yeah.
Let me go. I'm gonna tell you why. What AC was talking about before we started this podcast about T-ball, about how everybody won, even though it really ain't that way. When everybody's a fucking winner, you have these kind of problems. I matter. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because believe me, in the big scheme of things in the real world, We ain't even gonna remember this bitch next week. Whoever she is.
Yeah.
The only reason why she's the topic right now is because of this bullshit that happened right now.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
That's what we learned growing up.
That's common.
That's what
like
we learned growing up.
Yeah, that ain't every era. So
Hey, just like people used to go to church, doing to others as you would have them doing to you. People don't go to church no more and learn that. So
that seems so basic to me. Like
To
why
you.
am I-
he was taught it like he said.
to you, it ain't basic to everybody. Some people get taught if he doesn't look like you, he's bad. Or if you go off the rhetoric of the president, all these illegals coming into the country and doing all this killing. Every illegal that come in this country don't kill people.
Yeah.
You can't make blanket statements like that and think that that's going to be something that people are not going to gravitate to. Just like we talked about, and we're going to talk about it right now because I know it might not be on the sheet, but I'm bringing it up. The Army female in the restaurant. I don't even know what restaurant they was in. And I don't even care. But it was a white lady in there losing her damn mind.
Oh, the Army captain.
She was pregnant.
Was
And this
she
white lady
captain?
was losing her mind.
Yeah, she's captain. Yeah.
Losing her mind for what I don't know and I do not care. Again, if you can't treat people like you want to be treated, then what is the point of going out into society?
Yeah.
Stay your ass at home.
I want to know the backstory on that stuff, though.
I don't.
Because I'm interested because I seen that it was saying something like they followed them to that establishment, to that restaurant.
The white people?
Yeah.
Or the black people?
They followed the two females. I don't know, black, Latino.
Couldn't be me.
I don't fucking know.
Couldn't be me.
With that being said, I just want to know the backstory of that. Y'all move to the next topic?
I'm going to just say this.
Okay.
Protect yourself because you have a legal right to. Anyway, on to the next topic.
Next topic at hand. So Friday, right? I'm at a play.
Oh god.
I was
The
at
man,
a play.
the man was in it.
Yeah, my lieutenant, she was in it. Shout out to her.
How she do?
Rumors.
She
Huh?
actually did good. Like the
Okay.
accent.
Okay.
She be on with the accent.
Okay.
The accent was crazy, like a Jersey, Boston type of accent. She actually got me into like live plays. Like when I
Okay.
always thought about plays, I always thought about like the whole Tyler Perry shit and like
No, them shit is garbage.
I
They're not, and let me say this.
When they bust out,
They're not garbage, but that ain't a
Just
play.
tired of 'em.
That's
Yeah.
almost like a parody.
That jump be Medea. My mama died. Your mama died. Like, come on. Like, every we got a song every 5 minutes. They play 4 hours long.
Yeah, but I'm at the play. Me and AC was there. We was supporting, and then my phone go off, and I scammed it real quick, and all I see was 3 words: Trump, missile, Syria. And I said, "This nigga."
Here we go.
And I was like, "Oh God!" Then later on, I got on Facebook because that's where I get my local news at nowadays. But yeah, the Syria shit. So we both.
You bomb Syria for bombing themselves?
Yeah. So I mean, I ain't know.
No, I'm asking a
Explain.
question.
Who know about it?
You bombing Syria because they use nerve gas on Syrians.
Mm.
How the fuck that's affecting you?
Could we bullies?
Yeah, America is a bully.
No, we not. I'm off the bully shit I'm back on my world police shit.
Mm-hmm.
We try to police the world. You cannot police the world. People in fucking foreign countries been fighting over shit since before time started. Why the hell you gonna try to butt in the middle of that shit like you gonna change it?
Well, we don't police our own, so it's crazy.
Goddamn Flint.
We around here serving people dirty water. We worry about.
And the messed up part about how we do things, and when I say we, I'm talking about the U.S. government as far as how we aid in these conflict regions. We'll spend, I don't know, what they spend on them bombs? $220 million? Something like that?
Probably give or take.
$221 million, something like that? And what it's going to cost to fix the water pipes in Flint? $55 million? $55 million or $221 million? You'll rather send some cruise missiles into a foreign country to fucking solve a problem that ain't got shit to do with nothing,
Yep.
as far as we go, but you'll let people in Flint still to this day, still got to get fucking truckloads of water in because they can't drink the water out of the damn pipes because the fucking mayor and the governor of the state fucked them.
Yep.
And y'all ain't did shit about that. The backwardsness of this don't even make sense to me.
Welcome to the USA.
I don't even know, man.
And let me tell you another fucked up part about this Flint thing. Guess what they can't do because of some kind of fucking dumbass rule? Nobody can sell their house in Flint.
What?
It's a stupid ass rule. Something about and I don't know the whole terminology of it, but it's a whole bunch of legality bullshit. But let's say, for instance, you in an area that got fucked up by a disaster. And in this case, the water pipes are fucking messed up, or the water treatment is fucked up. You can't then sell your house to somebody else with that same problem. Even though you didn't cause the problem, you can't sell your house because that problem still exists. Even though you can't fix it.
Yeah. Even
You
if
can't sell your house.
The city or the state's fault.
You can't sell your house.
Damn.
So you got a piece of property that ain't worth shit.
Yeah, the value of that shit.
The whole fucking city ain't
They
worth
selling
shit.
houses for $1.
That's crazy.
Shit.
That's crazy.
For free.
Yeah.
You can have this motherfucker. As long as you willing to go all the way to Costco and get you some water every month.
So with us bombing it, is a war going to start? I mean, y'all kind of older than me, and y'all know this. Because people were basically saying, Facebook always have news for this shit.
You always got the Facebook generals
Yeah.
and admirals and colonels and shit. They know everything. All I'm going to say is this.
Oh, we bombed Syria, so that means Russia and China going to step in.
Dude.
And then people calling another a World War III, and I'm like, I don't think that's how it started. No?
That's kind of how that shit started. It's real simple. It don't take a lot. All you got to have is one half of the world willing to fight the other half of the world. What was World War II? It was Germany by themselves initially. They was like, fuck this, we taking over. Then Japan was like, fuck America, we bombing Pearl Harbor. That's half of the world fighting.
Yeah.
Then America gets in it. Britain was already fighting. Italy was already on Germany's side. So you had all this shit going on, and it's a world, because now you got every country involved in the shit.
Yeah.
Australia, everybody's fighting. Canada, everybody fighting. World war. Anyway, I hope that this is not going to turn into a war, because one, it's a land war. That's number one. This ain't going to be no damn war, like we going to go from island to island hopping and shit, and we're going to get to a destination. Traditionally, we do not do, and when I say we, I'm talking about America, we don't do well in land-based long-term wars. We did not do good in fucking Vietnam. We did not do good in Korea. Both of them land wars. When you fighting on land, on somebody else's land in their backyard, it's like you coming into my house. If you come in my house, guess what you're going to get? Fucked up. You ain't going to have a chance.
I told
Not in
Jones,
here.
he's like, yo, just come to the house. I was like, I'll sit on the porch. I'll sit on the goddamn porch. I'm good.
And that's typically what we do when we go to fight these wars in other countries. We're fighting in somebody else's backyard. Who knows their backyard better than the people that live there their whole life?
Yeah.
Why you think that the war in Iraq and Afghanistan didn't really materialize into anything? There's no clear victor in that bullshit. They'll tell you that, oh, we won. No, we didn't.
It was
And I'm not saying that because we didn't go out there and do some good. We did do some things. We built some schools and we trained some shit. But there was no victor in that. That's a fucking, at best, it's a tie. We
Yeah.
tied and walked the fuck away. So if you get to another land-based war, where's Kosovo?
Huh?
Where's Kosovo? Where's Serbia? Where's Kosovo, Serbia, Russia, all that? It's right. It's all surrounded by land.
Yeah.
It's all land shit, right?
Like land.
No water, nowhere close by, right?
None.
Which means you ain't gonna have what?
Your Navy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
See, so we as a military, from my experience in the military, work best when all four branches work together. You take one piece of that puzzle out, and we struggle like nobody's business.
Goddamn morph into the Power Rangers.
When all four of them working together, it's the most awesome shit you'll ever see in your life. It will fucking, it's mesmerizing. You take one fucking piece out, and it's almost like we fucking revert back to fucking not knowing how to fight.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is, it's expensive. Because remember, if you got to bring everything you need across land, that shit's going to cost way more than it would if you had to bring that shit across water.
Yeah.
We got pre-positioned ships already in the ocean just floating around with shit on them that we need just in case we got to fight.
Yeah.
But if we bring that shit into a land base, well, now we got to put that shit on a truck, drag that shit across a whole bunch of miles.
Set up goddamn bases.
You got to set up bases and fucking other bases and shit. Now you got what you call a fucking occupation. Don't nobody want to occupy none of that shit. Not because of shit, but don't nobody want to be in these fucking countries where they don't want us there no way.
Yeah.
At least I know I wouldn't want to be there. And it's deployment. It's gonna be good for the military. Blah blah blah. No, it's good for them people that feed the military, the U.S. military complex.
Yeah.
Those KBRs and those other companies that set up fobs and help fucking do roads and shit. It's wonderful for them.
ISO containers. Yeah.
Right. But for the people that got to go fight, it's shit for us.
I don't think some of these motherfuckers ready. Like we've been out of war for so long. Some of these motherfuckers ain't ready.
Let me tell you how unready some of these motherfuckers are. If you told them right now, next Monday, they had to get their ass on a C-130 or on a fucking 747 and fly their ass to wherever the fuck they had to be at to fight a war, a lot of these motherfuckers will come up missing.
Yep. I'm going to get my check.
Medical.
They will come up missing. I'm going to get hurt. And I'm not saying it's the fucking against any female. I'm going to get pregnant. Whatever the case may be, it's a lot of people that ain't going to want to go.
I'm going to get my
my
tax exempt. I'm going to be sitting my head right in Syria.
my thing.
FAS?
Yeah.
FSA?
When I went to Iraq, there's a lot of people that was in Iraq that didn't want to be there.
But they's probably fucking gung ho when stateside, well, garrison side.
They were so extra. So
I hate
damn
people
extra.
like that.
We doing
shit
fucking
irritates
pre-deployment
the
training.
hell
Man, shut your stupid ass down some goddamn way. You know this shit is real. This ain't no fucking game.
So if we do go to war, because I know we living in the age where now it's like we do have a generation that never seen it.
Yeah.
Like they never got the experience to go to Afghanistan. I got to get in like the back and middle to the back end of Afghanistan. What happens to a military as a whole? I've never been in when like actual war actually starts. So what happens?
What typically happens, it depends on how severe it is and how many people they gonna think they gonna need and all this.
The logistics of it.
Right.
Yeah.
The Army does it. The Marine Corps typically doesn't do it because the Marine Corps is like, either you want to be a Marine or you don't. You don't want to be a Marine, fuck you. We don't care. We don't get some more Marines. But the Army is notorious for fucking stop law, stop move. Which means you ain't going nowhere and you ain't getting the fuck out.
Get out, yeah.
Damn.
Stop loss means you can't get out. Stop move means no PCSing. Everybody stand right where the fuck they at.
Oh, so you could probably have orders to goddamn Hawaii.
You ain't going nowhere.
You staying in fucking Wichita, Kansas.
Everybody stand right where they at until they figure out
I'm praying for
how they gonna move
right
people
now.
around. What did he say?
He said he playing for a stop move right now. We'll get on to that.
Anyway.
You the last topic at hand.
Anyway.
So stop
They,
the move. Wow.
they made a movie about this shit.
The Marine Corps, we had one in what? 02,
Yeah.
03?
They did
For
it
real?
before. The Marine Corps did it. Yeah, I said the Marine Corps typically doesn't do it because the Marine Corps has a different attitude about it. Like, even you want to be a Marine and go fight, or you don't. And if you don't, get the fuck out so we can get some more people than that do. But the Army, because they so damn big, they will stop law, stop move your ass in a heartbeat.
Now, I ain't seen nothing wrong with it because you still getting paid. You get paid more for stop law, don't you? If you're supposed to get out,
especially if you're supposed to get out. Shit, yeah.
Oh,
if
for
the Marine
real?
Corps
Yeah.
if we gotta keep you past your contract,
Yeah, let's say
Is it an extra like incentive, like
Let's say
stopping law pay type
Yeah,
shit?
yeah. you get
Let's
paid
give
for
you a
that.
suggestion. Your EAS is April 20th,
Okay.
and they stop law, stop move your ass on April the 19th, which means you can't get out no more.
Yeah.
They gotta pay you for every day you stay in past that.
Well, yeah, you'll wind up. So it's
You get
not
a regular paycheck, but it's an
base shit.
incentive.
It's,
Yeah.
it's incentive. It's extra money now.
so like okay, you get so typically okay for Albany, sometimes in Hawaii, maybe other duty stations, you get an extra 300 for because they don't have a commissary.
That's
I mean, not a
big.
commissary, a chow hall, right?
yeah.
Comrades.
That's basically
Comrades.
no. I mean, it's comrades.
Yeah, comrades. But
That's for food and shit.
yeah, that's food. But I'm saying, so you get an extra like stopping law pay.
Stop
incentive?
law, shit.
How much is
I
that?
think it's paying per day.
It's
Almost like a per diem, but
it's not a fucking per month shit. It's per day, every
yeah.
day past your stop loss date. Because you got to remember,
Is it
now,
like $40,
now it's
$80,
I don't know,
$100?
but
I don't know.
they are now, in a sense, stopping you from doing whatever your plan was next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got to compensate you some kind of way. And some people are like, oh man, I wish that shit would happen. No, you don't. Because when you got
especially you got some
when
shit
you got
lined
your
up.
mind set on getting that
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
out of the military, and they stop law, stop move you, this shit can be it can cause depression to set in.
And then
Like
usually
somebody said
you ain't no
depression.
stop loss in like garrison. Usually your ass overseas. So you in Afghanistan some damn well just sitting there like you had plans like yo Tuesday I'll probably be home with my mom and them chilling. Nah, you still here. And it can last for a minute.
For real? And they just probably just don't even have a date on it type
Nah.
shit, huh?
And they
Nah, they
just
typically
gonna call it.
and when they get to a situation where they feel like, okay, we got enough of everything and everything's in place, now they're gonna do it in series. They're not gonna let everybody go at the same time. They're gonna do it in a series. Okay, series ABCD can leave now. EFG can leave now. HIJ can leave now.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it in series. They're not gonna do it all at once because you can't have, I don't know, fucking 500,000 or 100,000 people in your military just walk the fuck out at one time.
Man, I think if it wasn't pop up, I really think, goddamn, medical will boost up. Goddamn, people requesting DD-214s, like motherfuckers looking up all this type shit to get out.
You can't request a DD-214.
Well, no, it was a joke, but I'm saying like people were like, yo, I can't wait for my DD-214. I ain't trying to stay in this shit type shit. But I don't know. This will be one of those situations too.
And the same thing that come with that, like people like get into that attitude. What's the name? So like, the Marine Corps gets stricter.
Yeah.
So best believe when people going to medical, running to medical, first on these, they're gonna be checking the books. Like they get real serious.
I'll give you a prime example of how.
The promotions be booming though.
No, they won't.
For real?
Stop, loss, stop, move.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Everything
I
stopped.
can't pay you no more. I need
Everything
you right where you
stopped.
at.
Oh,
It ain't like,
that's
we
when
gonna keep you
war
in.
actually breaks off. That's when.
Everything stopped. Stop, loss, stop, move. Don't nothing changed. Whatever the fuck happened
That's where you.
yesterday is gonna be the same thing today. Gonna be the same thing tomorrow.
So
gonna be
you're
the same
supposed
thing.
to get promoted on the first.
You'll be
Unless that shit is
goddamn-
already in the pipeline and like
that warrant already made.
right. But if that warrant ain't printed and it ain't signed, your ass ain't getting promoted.
Damn.
And some people gonna hear this podcast and be like, oh, that ain't true. Okay.
See your ass on stop loss.
Okay.
But once they lift that up and it's a full fledged
It'll be a
war,
bad day.
normally
Promotions
start
boom, some other shit boom.
Yeah.
But typically promotions boom because what happens?
Everybody got out.
People either get out or people die in combat.
Yeah.
So
And
they used to
then-
have, and they had it in Vietnam. They had it. I don't know about the Iraq War or Afghanistan, but they used to have what they call field grade promotions. Like, hey, so and so just died. Guess what? You a sergeant now.
Yeah.
Damn.
You never seen it in the movies? Like
I thought that should be fake. That's why I don't watch
No,
military
no,
movies like
that
that.
shit was real.
you get
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
That shit was real.
You
Like,
probably gonna see it no
Hey,
time.
private,
in World War II.
you're a corporal now.
Yeah,
You
in
gonna
World
see
War
that
II.
now?
Think about this in World War II because people was dying so quick. I mean, think about a landing craft. You want a landing craft, the fucking ramp drop. The sergeant, the staff sergeant, the gunny standing right at the ramp. Bap, 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 bap. All three of them dead. Guess what? Somebody got to be in charge.
I'm about to go to war. I'm gonna follow me, an officer. I got him. I got him.
It gotta be high up though. You don't want you don't want to do first and second lieutenant.
I'm drinking. I'm starting from the bottom. You know that.
Stupid.
You don't want to
I
do
just got
that.
promoted like 5 times.
The thing is, nobody wants a war with Russia or China. Think about how big China is.
B.
Think about how big China is. Think about how big Russia is, technically. And I just found this out yesterday watching ESPN.
How fuck that? How disciplined the motherfuckers is.
No,
like,
no. Think about how I found this out yesterday watching ESPN. Russia has a lake that makes up 1/3 of all the fresh water on the earth in Siberia.
Damn.
That's how big the lake is. 1/3 of all the fresh water on the earth. And that shit freezes over and they do some kind of event on that bullshit. I'm watching ESPN and I'm like, and I'm thinking about this shit like, who the fuck? Like Hitler found out would want to fuck with Russia. Don't fuck. Because yeah, you can go to Russia in the summertime and fight. But once wintertime set in, oh, bitch, we in our element. Now we about to fuck y'all up. 'Cause that's what they be waiting for. Waiting for that 7.5, 9-month winter. This shit that started in goddamn August, like August the 1st and last till fucking May 30th or some shit.
I'm good, B.
know?
I'm good.
The winter that never ends.
I ain't going. I ain't got no cold weather training.
So, I mean, people always want to spout war. And what I've learned about the media, what I've learned about Facebook a little bit, and about other outlets is they always want to give you just enough information to get you interested without giving you enough information to be informed.
That clickbait.
So you got to go back and educate yourself on the shit that you want to know about. Don't just go off what they tell you on Facebook or on the internet because or the media because you'll walk around saying the dumbest shit. Talking about we going to war.
Yeah, I mean that's all I kept on saying. I'm like, I don't think so. But you know, from y'all analytical point of view, do y'all think we are, or we just gotta watch and see?
I don't know. It's gonna be a watch and see.
Yeah, because
He still gotta make more moves.
they talk about China having a 1 billion man army. Not 1 million, a 1 billion man army. That's a lot of motherfucking people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck how you slice the pie. I don't give a fuck how many bullets, how many planes, how many bombs you got. That's a lot of fucking people. And if they just keep sending them sons of bitches, that's a lot of people to have to kill. I would want
Crazy
that on my
part, that's a
conscience.
billion people active, like we'll just say
In their
active
military.
duty right now.
In their military.
Can you just imagine how many motherfuckers going through basic training?
How many people they can call up in reserve?
Yeah, reserve.
Shit.
Like, yo, that is crazy. I'm good. Yeah, I don't
When
know.
you talk about all military, might be 1 million and some change. The army might be 1 million and some change. If you put it all together, we might be 1.5 million
Yeah.
total. Maybe a little bit more, give or take, because the Navy kind of big when they put everything together. The Air Force kind of big when they bring everything together. The Marine Corps, hey man, we're gonna be 183,000 strong, and we're gonna have some reserves in the background, maybe, and that's gonna be that.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go to war again. And this is my opinion. It's what I learned from history and reading history books. You do not want to go to war. As this country does not want to go to war with a land-based country. If they're landlocked with no major seaports within like 100 miles where you're fighting, mince that shit.
Yeah.
Hey, my bad, dog. Y'all got it. Shit.
Yeah.
That's all. I'm serious. My bad. Hey, my mistake. Hope y'all have a good life. I ain't mean to drop them bombs on y'all ass. You know, I'm gonna have to eat that one and leave it alone because it ain't worth it.
Yeah.
And I ain't no strategist. I ain't no fucking politician. I ain't no damn general. I ain't none of that. But I do know enough to know that when I was growing up on my block, I was good. If I went 2 blocks over, I had to worry a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yeah, there ain't no war gonna be fought on American soil, I'll tell you that.
Shit.
Think so?
Shit. Okay. Okay.
That would be a first. Well, not a first, but like a long time coming.
Then we gotta start bringing in. Goddamn. See, I think we fight over here. It's still gonna be a problem because we got. You go to other countries like they civilians are like.
They don't have guns and shit. The one thing about
Yeah,
Americans,
like,
I will say this.
We got Bubba and them, like Tyrone and them, like everybody.
We got
It's gonna be a problem.
Craig and them right now wishing the motherfucker would.
Yeah, it's a war.
We got Bubba and his Cajun alligator catching friends wishing the motherfucker
They
would.
ready for it.
We got a motherfucker in West Virginia right now with 3 teeth on a front porch wishing the motherfucker would. The one thing about this country I will give us credit for, we might not be able to get along with each other, but let somebody fuck with us,
We'll fuck
it's going to be a
somebody
whole
else
nother
up.
problem. It's
Yeah.
going to be a problem.
I will agree with that.
We don't like each other, but you let somebody come over here and fuck with us, it's going to be an issue.
And then we got Trump as president. Oh, he gonna let everybody loose.
He going to start putting that hairspray on his head, and it's going to be all over the place, and it's going to be wild.
It's gonna be crazy. I mean, I don't know. I just gotta watch and see, and if we go, we go. If we don't, we don't. But just gotta be ready for it all. This stopping
Stop loss.
stop loss. This is crazy. I like hearing stuff like this. I really do.
I'm about to bring that up right now.
Hey, can y'all stop loss me for like 6 months, please?
I need to stop moving. I don't need to go nowhere.
Hey,
So
stop that.
speaking of stopping loss,
Speaking of moving and stopping and moving and stop loss,
AC, he's coming up to his last days.
I ain't did shit yet either.
He's coming up to the last days.
Yes, the best, worst letters in the Marine Corps.
So
Permanent
he's
change of station.
about to, like you said, PCS to goddamn Camp Lejeune.
Marine Corps University.
They finally got me.
They finally got him. So
The ass crack of the Marine Corps.
I've been running my whole career.
you ever been to Lejeune?
Yeah, to visit.
Oh, you never been stationed?
Hell no.
Oh shit,
Dude, when I tell you, I'm going to just go ahead and say this because I've been there twice. The first time, not so bad because I was new. I ain't know a lot. When I went back the second time after I came back from a couple other duty stations, I was like, dude, who in the fuck want to be stationed here? It's Marines everywhere.
Yeah, that's not my
You
type
can't
of job.
escape this shit. No matter where you go, within a fucking 100-mile radius, it's gonna be a fucking Marine.
Yep. Staff Academy. We went there for that month. Well, a month and a half, something like that.
They all
Yeah.
over the fucking
I
place.
almost lost my mind. I ain't used to that no more. Like
60,000 of them motherfuckers just running around. Good morning, Stats on. Good morning, Stats on. Would you shut the fuck up
the
and leave me
Waffle
alone?
House,
Shit.
it was a Saturday morning. I didn't even eat a Waffle. I left. It was full of Marines. Everybody had hindsight. I was like, I'm gone. Good.
See,
I drive 2 hours to get away from y'all.
See, that's why we need to change that one thing in the Marine Corps of goddamn haircuts. So I
But
don't know.
You can tell though. It's
No.
just Lejeune.
It-
It
the
don't
way-
even matter about the haircut. You can
Yeah.
how they talk,
Yep.
how they dress, how they walk. You
When
can
they-
tell.
when
They be in
They
a,
would they watch
They
inside
be in
of
a
with the
red?
face, with the face in. Yeah.
they be in a mall with goddamn
Khakis on. and
assault
belt.
packs and
Yeah.
and they got
Hey, fucking A. Fucking A. Fucking A. Fucking A.
I ain't coming out my house.
Fucking A.
I promise you. What.
Fucking A.
freaking
Fucking A.
with a goddamn knife hand and shit. Yeah,
Niggas like Styles on Kurt, you'll never come out. Nope. Man,
Yeah.
you-
Fucking A. That's all they say. Fucking grunts. Fucking A. Fucking
I'm
A.
so past that.
Like, damn, y'all got another word y'all want to use? But me
Like a time machine. Everybody in Lejeune just
and Troubles was talking about like PCS and buying a house, not buying a house. And I told him, I
we did a
said,
house podcast before, so
I'm not buying a house out there.
hey, I said that typically women drive that boat. They want to feel like they want to be a part of the community or not be a part of the community.
We rent a house.
And this is just me about renting. I ain't paying nobody else's mortgage. Fuck that. Fuck you.
I don't understand.
hold
I don't
on.
want-
Just let him
no
explain
thoughts.
why.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Why you
he,
wanna rent
he don't
versus
want to
buy?
buy a house?
I just want to. I don't have no like idea of staying in North Carolina. I don't want to leave nothing in North Carolina. Like when I'm gone, I'm gone. I don't want no house. I don't want to ever have to go back. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with North Carolina.
And I understand that.
So that's the difference. So do the
But-
positive of buying a house.
Let's think. What you think you going? What kind of house you think you want
I-
to rent? Let's be
I've been
honest.
looking at they like four bedrooms.
How much rent wise?
The lowest I've seen, well, that one just hit the mark too. It was like 1,100.
Okay, 1,100. You know I love the calculator.
No, let's
I
do these
love the
numbers.
calculator.
Don't worry, cause I got a curveball for that anyway.
Oh, let's hear it.
How many years you think you're gonna be there?
3. If
$40,000. That's what you're gonna push out,
nope,
roughly.
divided by 2. Cause we moving family. We splitting the bills.
So 20.
Okay, so $20,000. That ain't
Well, it's still 40 combined.
no, because if
Well, 40 combined is
that's just rent. That ain't everything else. That's just the rent.
Oh shit, yeah.
But if they moving family in and he got a plan, if he don't want to buy a house, I will always say this about
But I told her-
real estate.
I did so we'll look at like the first year we could possibly like not even first year like at least from 6 months to a year we'll fill it out, and if it's worth it, like okay, hey, ain't no we like it, we'll then start looking to the housing
The
market.
only reason why I say buy a house in North Carolina versus renting, one, you ain't gonna have no problem selling it because it's a military town.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't gonna be like this shit gonna sit on the market for like 9 months. It ain't gonna do that. It
You
might
see,
sit,
that's
it
what
might sit on the
scared me
market.
because all these homes, like when we looking at the history, some of these homes been on the market since like 2014.
They might be garbage too though. See, you seeing pictures online and you like, oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. You go see that motherfucker in person and be like, this is some bullshit.
That's why I'm
So-
about to take my P tag. They don't know.
Yeah, 10 days of PTAD house hunting. So
Yeah, a lot of
go
them
look at.
nice.
See, a lot of times people don't want to put money into their investment in order to make money. If you got a house and you want to rent it, you gotta have to put some money into that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You gotta paint the walls. You gotta change the appliances. You gotta do some other shit, landscaping.
And see, I'm getting all my stuff from I can't remember the lady's name. She's a realtor. She was Century 21. I can't remember her name though. But she's been sending me like all the homes she worked with, and I think the lowest we had 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, and it was like 1,100, and the most was like 1,400. But that 1,400, it still wasn't bad. Cause
And you know why the range, it ranges that way?
Mm.
What's your BAH in Lejeune?
so I don't even know.
Between $1,100 and $1,400.
That shit was nice too. Like,
Oh,
that
that's
home,
it.
That's
She
why-
rated over your BAH.
Hey, they already know. Your
they can
BAH
have
is
it.
gonna
'Cause
be
that
this.
shit, that house was nice as shit.
Yeah, because they already know you're gonna be either willing to pay a little bit more or you're gonna be willing to pay a little bit less to keep some money in your pocket. People ain't stupid in military towns. Lejeune is
And
shit.
then
Without
'cause-
Lejeune, Jacksonville wouldn't even exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got there in '95, I was talking to some people that was there when Desert Storm kicked off, and I was talking about like, how was it? They was like, yo, this town almost
ghost
blew the
town.
fuck up and went away. So many Marines left at one time that there wasn't enough Marines that left to sustain the businesses. So what the town did, which was smart, is they brought in other businesses to sustain the town when the Marines leave. And what Lejeune did, or the Marine Corps did, which is smart, is they started sending people out in waves instead of sending everybody at one fucking time.
Oh shit.
So, and I could probably see it in like the next 4 or 5 years. Lejeune's gonna be a joint base, just like there's joint base Henderson Hall, Fort Myer, which used to be one was Henderson Hall, one was Fort Myer. There's joint base Andrews, which used to be Andrews Air Force Base. Now it's a joint base. It's some other joint bases around the country that used to be just solely Army, Air Force, or whatever.
Army gonna be one in a minute.
It makes sense. Why you gotta have a Marine Corps base right here and something else right here, and
They goddamn do the same thing, essentially.
literally like that's why what is it? Johnson, Geiger, and New River all fall under Lejeune now because it didn't make sense to have 4 fucking bases within like 10 miles of each other. That shit was stupid.
Yeah.
So they all fall under
Camp Lejeune.
Mickey East or Camp Lejeune because it just made sense. So instead of having 4 bases, now you just got one command for all 4 bases, which it eliminates some of them higher up positions, but that also saves money in the long run, which means you can put that shit in other stuff. So, but when you get to Lejeune, as far as this house thing goes, I would really look at if you plan on finishing your career there, because you figure you're gonna do 3 years, but you only got 5 years left, right?
I'm gonna send my family home.
Oh shit.
He said that shit with a straight face.
With the quickness
Like,
too.
y'all gotta go because they trying to make me stay. I need undercompany orders.
hey, you know what they gonna do? You know what they gonna do to you? Your last 2 years, they gonna send you to Okinawa.
That's cool. I'm gonna send to Okinawa with Grumpy and get my money too. I still get FSA. My family down here, right?
They gonna send you to Okinawa.
And I'm gonna bring my family over. Stay out of town.
They gonna send your ass to Okinawa. They might even send you to Cali just to be spiteful. Yeah, you ain't get no extra money. We gonna send you to
I'm
Cali.
gonna request mad every time I get ready to go somewhere. They try to send me somewhere. Damn. What's wrong? I'm like, they just doing it because they hate me.
Well, you already know that, so I mean,
Yeah. So hey, we got interview. Investigation. I can't go nowhere. I'm on investigation. Soon that one get ready to end. Like, y'all know another one coming, right? That gonna be my record. That gonna be my legacy in the Marine Corps. Sounds
Hey,
encouraged. Request
you know
man
what?
67 times in a 3-year span.
Staff Sergeant Oliva. Don't do it. Don't do it, Craig.
He ain't even request man. He just went crazy. So.
Oh no, he's done it 7 times and won all 7 of them.
He won. But then see,
He is
that
Italian,
much
though,
expertise.
so-
Like, yo, you did all that just to flip out in medical.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it is his last days.
Yeah,
AC.
yo, when you out of here for real?
22nd May.
Well, I thought you was gonna say the 22nd of April. God damn it, we should have been partying this weekend.
Yeah.
Shit.
22nd of May. They don't want me to go though. But
Who don't want to let you go?
command.
Who?
So I made them act like they don't know I'm leaving. Like every time I bring it up, he be acting like I'm crazy.
I think he gonna pull some shit under his sleeve. Like once he get
Nah.
closer,
He ain't.
Like, yeah, I don't know.
No, because ain't your replacement already inbound?
Yeah, he don't get his. He don't get hit to June. Like
Oh, they
End
gonna
of
mix
June.
that shit. It ain't gonna be no 3. It ain't gonna be no 2-month gap with you not being here. Or some
Okay.
shit.
Yeah,
They don't
that's
care.
what I said. So you leave May, so we gotta do something.
We gotta do something. We gotta do something with the postal crew.
told you, I don't.
The
I got one last
Duh.
long shot.
unpredictable thoughts crew.
Unpredictable.
The unpredictable thoughts crew. We gotta do something with that crew
Yeah.
because we all won. So we're gonna have maybe 4 or 5 more podcasts before you get out of here. Live. I mean live like what you hear,
Yep.
not over the phone, sounding like this. Yo, let me tell you what's going on in North Carolina.
Nothing.
And then the phone dropped. Doo, doo, doo.
I gotta call you back.
Yeah. Oh god. Damn. So yeah.
I mean, house buying is scary. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. It's a scary thing to do. To say I'm gonna sign my name on a dotted line for 30 years to buy a house, or 15 years. 15 years to most people is a long ass time.
So it's
So
always a come up because once he dip out them last at that 3-year mark, he could just rent it out to somebody else, collect
He
that
surely
bread.
can. He surely
That's the
can.
thing. I mean, I don't like. I'm reading some of this stuff like dealing with tenants. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Cause I don't got patience. Like
He too hood.
I'm gonna get called like,
I'm
my
so
son was jumping on the thing and the sink fell out the counter. I'm like, you better fix that shit too.
See, because there's something called something like due or undue responsibility. Like if you do some shit that's so extreme that a normal person wouldn't do, they responsible for it. But if it's some shit that just break because it break, like say for instance your hot water
Normal
heater,
wear and tear.
right? Your hot water heater fucking ejects through the fucking roof and into the stratosphere and then comes back down. That shit happens. It has happened. It's been recorded in insurance claims. You fix the shit and you keep it moving. But if a motherfucker jump up and down on the counter on your granite countertop and the shit break, they fixing the shit.
How I prove that?
Was your shit broke before they moved in?
They gonna be like, oh, this house hot. It cracked.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? You know what else hot? That sidewalk. Get out my damn house. You gotta go.
See, he gonna be putting people out and getting
Yep.
sued and shit. You can't do
Yeah.
that. You can't do that. You gotta be.
I ain't ready for that. I like Kendra can talk to him. She worse than me, so no, we neither one of us ain't ready for that. We'll be bad. Yeah, we'll be bad landlords. I need like an old lady in my house.
Goddamn E7 and above,
Yeah,
huh?
she don't- they don't
Your
do
kids
much.
gotta be already out your house.
Yep. Like, how often you drink? How often you have parties? How many friends you got? Let me see your Facebook page. Like,
Got a whole damn interview.
I need everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna bring this up because it's about. There's at least 2 fire movies about to come out in the next couple of months. Deadpool 2 about to come out,
Fire. I can't wait.
and damn, the goddamn superhero movie with all the fucking superheroes they about to be fighting in
What
Infinity
that?
War.
Infinity War, yeah.
Yeah. So, and not because I'm a superhero fan, but they bringing everybody together. Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange,
I'm hoping it'd be worth it.
Thor gonna be there. Everybody gonna be there.
It's not they got too many people in this movie.
I know. What Black Panther gonna do? He gonna be in the
That's
background?
what, he there. I'm like, that's what I'm trying.
He gonna be in the
I
background.
don't know, cause he from the preview he got all his girls and everybody coming out. They running out. It just seems like got too
That's the
much going
preview.
on.
You know how they doing the preview. They show you all the good shit, and then they get in the
That's what
movie,
I'm
and it be 13 seconds.
I'm trying to see how long the movie gonna be. If
Yeah.
if everybody in the movie,
I can't be in the movie theater 3 hours. It's not gonna happen.
that's what I'm thinking. The movie gonna be pretty long. But if you didn't go see it, you need to go see Truth or Dare.
Nah, I'm gonna go see damn The Quiet Place.
Oh, yeah, I'm
All
about
that
to say that
bullshit.
too.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna
shit,
see
they
that
said that
one
shit
too.
fire. Everybody said that movie good.
Not to blow Truth or Dare or nothing. It was alright. I liked it. If you your friends really value who you are, you need to go see Truth or Dare because them was some goddamn friends. Like,
Oh, that's how you.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Your
Before,
loyalty.
let me ask you this question
Them was
before I
some
spend
goddamn
my
friends.
hard-earned money on a movie that I really don't want to see. How many black people were in the movie?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
Probably not that many.
It wasn't because they had to go like it was in like San Diego, so they go to like Mexico. It wasn't that many. It was like a real life movie because they ain't had no black friends.
So none.
Yeah.
So
I don't
yeah.
remember none.
So no,
They had an Asian dude.
that don't count.
That might be a little fire though. They just did
No.
it.
Now I probably will wait for Redbox, but I did like it though. It was all right.
Okay,
But I do want to see Quiet Place. Over
I want to see The Quiet Place. I want to get some peace and quiet, and go see The Quiet Place.
Yeah.
But as you
Jim
can see,
from The Office.
if you looked at my driveway when you drove up, looked at my sidewalk when you walked up,
Ain't no damn Quiet Place.
you see all them damn rocks.
Yeah.
That shit.
36
Damn.
tons of rocks in my driveway. Why?
And you
I'm
want a
about to
house? And you want a house?
I'm about to be landscaping my ass off, dog.
Exactly.
You talking about your back hurt? My back killing me right now.
Another
Shit.
reason not to want a house.
No, because once I do it, I ain't got to do it no more. Just do it right the first time. You ain't got to never do this shit again. Take a leaf blower, blow that shit off, and keep it moving. Fuck that.
I'm about to hit this Powerball and get a condo.
Yeah, after a month
Hey.
of slaving.
If I ever hit the Powerball, we all coming up.
About to
Yeah,
hit
that's
this
love.
Powerball and get a condo.
Shit.
I'm renting out mad Airbnbs.
There you
I
go.
gotta give a shout out to my man Troubles, because he is graduating in like a month.
Yeah, a little less than a month.
He ain't gonna walk. He don't get this cap and
Oh,
gown.
you don't got my Kevin
I
gown
nigga
yet.
have one. I told you to have on a suit with a short suit with short pants and shit with no socks.
Nah, I'm gonna wear my uniform with my delta.
He gonna have on a jacket with no shirt.
He trying to pull move right now, cause
What?
don't you gotta be somewhere else on the same date?
I do. I'll be in Cali.
Yeah.
For what?
He for try to get from Cali to Maryland.
For what?
Single Marine Program Symposium.
What's
They
more?
having a
What's more
conference.
important?
Hey man, that's supposed to kiss my ass. I'm getting my damn diploma. Fuck them.
Exactly.
So
Nah.
what-
How you gonna do that?
So what I'm trying to do is having them fly me out early, so I could be on the East Coast early Friday, then just drive up
They
Okay.
were like, yeah, we
let me
got you.
let me tell you how that's gonna work out
in
for you.
Atlanta.
Nope.
Let me tell you how that's gonna work out for you.
If they can't find a ticket, I'm gonna say I can't go
You might as well just wait and say you can't go.
Huh.
because
They
my
was like-
leave start on the 10th actually.
They
And when is it supposed
to
to?
get a discount?
From the 8th to the 12th. 12th is a travel day. That's why.
Why even go then? Just say you can't go. Send fucking Timberlake and be done with it.
Timber ain't nothing but a secretary.
She can't go.
Okay, well send the fucking president and be done with it.
He is the
I
president.
hear him.
I thought you was the vice president.
Moved on up, baby.
Oh well, we're
president
moving
got
on up
I'm moving on
to
up.
the east side.
You got a
President
quote?
impeached.
To a deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up.
Moving on up.
See, that's why he
I don't know
black.
that.
He had a quote. He been looking at that shit for like an hour.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
shit.
I was on. Never mind. I don't want to tell him. I was on Facebook.
Oh, God. I'm going to just plug my stuff in real quick.
Oh, do your thing.
Oh, so
Merchandise.
So basically, I want to give a shout out to everybody that listen and supports the Unpredictable Thoughts movement. And make sure you like the Facebook page. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. And make sure you make sure you check out the merchandise. www.spreadshirt.com/unpredictable thoughts. Get all our merchandise, hoodies. What else we got? Shirts, tank tops, baby onesies, bags. What else we got, y'all? Long sleeve t-shirts, V-necks, all that good stuff. So support the movement, support the cause. And yeah, that's Unpredictable Thoughts merch.
Yeah, this about to be random and shit. I don't think got nothing to do with podcast, but whatever. All right, so we got. Not everyone will be happy when you begin to better yourself. Those who are for you will not just celebrate in your triumphs, but they will also pray with you through your tribulations. That's from TD Jakes.
Anybody got no, what you calling that?
If they ain't for you, they're against you.
Hey,
Point blank, period.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Okay.
I'm against anybody that damn got a church with 40,000 members in it and collect money. So I ain't saying nothing.
Forget him. Just look at the quote.
He said it, so I'm against him and his quote.
Probably got that from somebody else. Okay.
Probably.
Y'all want me to close? Y'all ready for me to close out?
Do your thing.
Hey, do your thing.
So it's another episode of Unpredictable Thoughts Podcast. Your man Troubles.
Your man Jones.
And your boy AC.
Peace.